Another update is out now with new levels and big changes, so let's get into it. But first, some announcements. So first, please join the Discord, guys. It helps me get to know my audience, and you also get to vote on things that got added to this very update. So please join the Discord. Also, I really don't want to be that guy, but only 89% of you guys are subscribed. And if you have been watching these devlogs for a while now, and you do like them, then subscribe. You have nothing to lose. I'm also trying to hit 1K subs by the end of the year, which I think is really possible, so please subscribe. With that out of the way, let's get into it. So one thing I have been wanting to do is make the game feel more polished, and the one level I feel like wasn't polished enough, or at least didn't look like it, was level 0. And I couldn't put my finger on it until then I realized that every Backrooms game, except for Pyrophobia, usually has level 0 ceiling kinda low and very close to the player's head. I lowered it and changed the lighting and it looks way better now. Another thing I did is that I thought the UI was too big and cluttered the screen, so I had to make some changes. So I made the sanity bar thinner and made it about the same size of the stamina and health bars. And then I took the control, settings, and sanity buttons and put those up at the top bar with the escape Roblox icon thingy-majiggy. So now the screen looks more refined and it's easier to see what's in front of you. And now before I talk about more things that I polished about the game, let's talk about the first level added, which is level 18, also known as Memories. This level was also a suggestion from Evan, who made some of the music for my game. So if you're really happy that this level came to the game, say thanks to him, because honestly, I completely forgot about this level's existence. So usually I would give a constant description about what the level usually looks like. Level 18 is weird in that it looks different for every wanderer, but it works for my game as you play as Tristan, the main character. So I'll give you a description of the level. So level 18 can be a normal kindergarten and can also appear as a lifeless, eerie recreation of some wanderers' other memories during their early adolescence, so like a kid, a toddler. The environment of this level is very greatly, as one would expect, being able to manifest either indoors, outdoors, or any memory that the wanderer has. Now there are multiple other scenarios that can happen, but for my game, it's going to be an elementary classroom. So I added the classic circle rug, those whiteboards, and those bulletin boards, and those classic school desks and the cubbies in the back. But there's one thing that is different, and that is there's orange dinosaur plush toy. But this is no ordinary plush toy, and it's actually a really smart, genius dinosaur plushie that can talk and lead you out of the level. But in my game, he'll just talk to you and give you lore, and you'll end up saving your life by giving you a portal to escape the level as it collapses, sacrificing himself. And stop crying in depression, that's over. Now let's get to the next level, which is level 33, also known as the Dead Mall. And before you, a Pyrophobia stands come at me with your guns, ready to attack me and swap my house, and call me a copier and thief and arrest me. I started work on this level the day before the trailer came out, so you got nothing on me, weirdos. Also, Polaroid Studios didn't invent liminal and abandoned malls, and this level is older than a Pyrophobia, so shut it, you got nothing to say to me. So back to our normal devlog antics, the level is described as a large mall with retail stores inside that spread across thousands of miles, reminiscent of a neon mall from the 1980s. The floor tiles are arranged in a pattern that varies in design. So with that, I made this, and this giant beast of a mall, and you need to find a key to escape. Now if you think your local mall is good, then wait till you see what the Backrooms mall place thingy has. So like every normal mall, who needs Gap when you have Cap? We sell hats. Who needs New Balance when you have Old Balance? You know those 1920 shoes? Yeah, we got those, and they're the new hips for the kids. Who needs GameStop when you got Game Go? Who needs Apple when we got Pear? And for you Florida people, who needs Publix when we got Publix? It is just that good. But this giant place wouldn't be scary without an entity, which I did my antics, I went on Sketchfab, and I found this entity called Needle Limbs. He is this thin needle-like entity that floats and will definitely kill you if he catches you. But all in all, this level is huge with off-brand stores that you can probably find in China, and has this guy. Anyway, let's get back to the polishing of the game. So in the Discord, we had 6 polls on what should be added to the update, and one of them was changing the flashlight from a tool to a key on the keyboard, which is F. So now in the game, instead of using a tool, you can now use the F key. And yes, it does support console and mobile. On console, you just press the Y button to enable the flashlight, and on mobile, you just press the mobile button that is there. Some other things I added were breathing sounds when you run out of stamina, and a heartbeat when you're low on health, and when you die, your body ragdolls. Another thing I did was sync the walking sounds to the speed of your walking. So now, depending on if you're running, walking, or crouching, your footsteps will be louder or quieter. I then changed the hub level a bit to make it look better, and I added signs so you know which door goes to which level. And you might be asking, but it already says that, you already did that, it already has a level number. But what I meant is adding an extra sign next to the door that said the level name, not the number, so people don't get confused. Now this next thing is probably the most important and coolest thing I added, which is more level ambience. Before, most of the levels were silent and had no noise and ambience, but now almost all the levels have ambience. So now levels are more immersive and they scare you a lot more. And the final game polishing thing I did was I changed level 9 a bit so it doesn't lag the game as much. So now half the houses are now locked and empty, so no more lag. So the second to last level I added was level 11, also known as the Concrete Jungle. It is described as a sprawling, desolate cityscape of monolith buildings and winding asphalt roads. The architectural design of the structures in level 11 varies moderately. Buildings typically appear to follow the architectural style of modern urban western buildings. So with that, I made this, and adding this level made the game hit a huge milestone. So with that, now the first 13 levels of the Backrooms are officially in my game. These levels are levels 0 through 12. Anyway, you might be asking, wait, how did you add this level? Wouldn't it be super laggy? Well, let me tell you. So first, I got a new PBR textures pack to help me make the game and its levels look more realistic. And in that pack, there are 5 building PBR textures. So I used those for the buildings, and it took inspiration from Depths of Reality, which is another Roblox Backrooms game, and made the level take place on top of the buildings. And even though it is not an actual city where you're down there, go inside them, it is still the top of it and it still looks amazing. Now time for the final levels update, which is level 6.1, also known as the Snack Rooms, which was suggested by Oovsaft in the Discord. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So anyway, say thanks to him if you really wanted this level to come to the game. Now level 6.1 is described as an infinite mall cafeteria with a labyrinth of many snack bars and restaurants spread across the level. These bars can vary in age and appearance, from modern day snack joints to bars recorded to be from the earliest ages of the 1600s. Now for my snack rooms, it is just going to be a break level where you can get almond water from the vending machines there. It is also just a room and not a labyrinth of mall food courts, as I just made a mall level with a food court in it, so yeah. Now that is all for this wait! There's one thing you guys really wanted me to add, and it's because I suggested it in the last devlog. It has 4 words. Big boy boom boom. So yeah, I added that, and there's now a 5% chance that you'll just blow up. So go ahead and risk it by playing the new update, because it's out now. Go play the 4 new levels and all the new features that I talked about. So with that, please like and subscribe. It really helps these videos grow. And before you guys say that's not true, well it is, because the last video, it only took 12 days to get 1K views. So there's proof now. So do that so that this video could do the same. Also, you guys did it, and you guys liked the game enough so that now when you look it up on Roblox by its full name, it shows up first. So thank you guys. Also, join the Discord so you can be part of more polls and you can make some decisions on what will be coming to the game. And with that, I'll see you guys sometime soon in the next devlog. We'll be adding a boss battle. Hey, who put that in the, wait, that's part of the next update? Gosh, dang.